And we are underway with USC Aiken hosting Francis Marion. It's a crucial Peach Belt Conference contest as the Pacers come in at 3-9 overall, 1-5 in the league. Patriots 3-6 and 0-5 in the league. Not sure if you all could just hear it, but we just had the iPad go out for the national anthem, so both teams decided to sing it, and boy, that was a treat.
That was actually the best version of the national anthem I've ever heard here at the Pacer Pit.
I mean, great job. I was going to just say technical difficulties and we're going to get going, but great job by both teams to pick it up and sing it. We might actually just have them do it from now on.
Honestly, I think that's the best thing we could do.
A couple of USC Aiken typical starters are not in the lineup here today due to injuries and might hamper them a little bit. Last year, USC Aiken defeated Francis Marion 8-0 in Florence. It was the first time they played in about a decade because Francis Marion had been Division I in women's soccer and is making the transition back to Division II. Patriots coached by Lindsey Morgan, Pacers by Hillary George. And Karen Cadwallader, I believe, is getting the starting nod in goal.
She is indeed.
They're wearing these breast cancer awareness jerseys, so it's a little bit different from what I'm used to. And I haven't been on the broadcast all year long, but Sarah Moore flicks one to Kat McHale, who's going one-on-one into the box and loses it. Tries to play it back to the top. Fires it, and shot is blocked. Great opportunity by USC Aiken right there, though.
Yeah, they're cutting through the defense here early, and they'll hope to have a lot more chances like that as this match goes on.
The Patriots play it long into the box. And Bree Upley boots it away, back towards midfield. Corralled by Brianna Henderson momentarily. Pacers take control. Flip it over to Upley, who's played by every single position at USC Aiken other than goalkeeper. Stolen back by the Patriots. Playing defeat right now, trying to build long into the defensive third, but USC Aiken stands in control there. Olsen, one of the Olsen twins, gets it. For those people just tuning in, yes, we do have twins on the team, the Olsens, Gressa and Wilson. I'm going to mess everything up. My apologies. Gressa and Willow. Trying to combine both names, it doesn't really work.
You know, honestly, I don't think you could do any worse of play-by-play than I do. So I don't think the folks at home are going to mind too much.
Well, everybody listening back in Illinois, I apologize about that. But I did see them study hall today, so they're doing good academically.
And that's always the primary focus, isn't it?
It is. Student athletes. Brent Hager here with Jordan Phillips. Usually I'm down there taking pictures or doing something in the press box, but our cameraman didn't show up, so I'm trying to help out. Probably just causing a mess up here, though.
Honestly, you're saving me.
We talked about each team has a handful of Peach Belt Conference games after they're vying for the 8th spot. So if someone wins here, they do have the head-to-head, and that's going to be crucial going down the stretch.
It definitely is. Both of these teams are looking, as you mentioned, for that 8th place spot in the conference tournament, and either one of these teams has a chance to get it right now. So this matchup is going to be big in deciding who ends up with it.
And earlier today, I don't know the final score, but UNC Pembroke scored a goal with 73 seconds to go to force overtime against number 5 Flagler in a lunchtime soccer game in Pembroke.
That's interesting. And if it's anything like it was here today, I can imagine it was nice and sweaty on the field.
A little closer to the beach over there, but still it's kind of hot. As Mikhail gets it, plays into the box, and they're going to say it's offsides. Doing a little tailgate from the other side of campus today for the students over here. So it's nice to see them feeding some fans over here.
It is. We got a nice fan atmosphere going on today. It's good to see fans getting involved with the soccer team.
And like you said, right now it's a little bit hot. Some people are still at work, trying to watch the game on our Facebook Live or YouTube right now. Nice ball, just a little too far. And good job by Tosh Kwiatkowski. I'm going to shorten her name. Eppy steals it in midfield back to over to Olsen. Flips it to Tori Caldwell. And Caldwell it seems like she's been here for about 10 years.
It does. She was here for a majority of my time at the university as well, so seems like she's been here for a lot longer than she's supposed to be. But
Yeah, just great, great kid. Going to be doing an internship, I think, in the athletic department next semester. As Marissa Lee gets to start, and she's going up the left side of the pitch. Looking, and is going to win a corner for the USC Aiken. And my guess is Tori Caldwell will take it with her left foot, because she's left-footed.
That is kind of an interesting thing, as you mentioned, Giordano out today with injury, so it will be interesting to see who gets those corner kicks, and it will be Caldwell.
And Caldwell was dynamic as a freshman here, had a couple assists from the corner. I remember a game winner against Georgia College, in the 7th minute of action to Hannah Allison, who was like the National Player of the Week. I mean, just outstanding. But she can put it right where she needs to. And well played defense by Frances Marion, and just booted away. And Olsen takes a shot deep, and it's saved. It seems like Michaela Kitchen is in goal for Frances Marion. Frances Marion looking to make a play into the box. Thrown in by Emma Hall. Gets it. It's 1 or 2, but plays it back out to midfield to Cartano, who loses it to McHale. McHale's going 1-on-2. Comes back to the left foot. Nice ball to Lee. Shot and saved.
Nice effort by Marissa Lee, and excellent ball handling there by McHale, cutting through the defense 1-on-2 there. And
again, great job by Kitchen, I believe, the goalkeeper, to take away the near post and smother the ball right there. Bree Epley gets a hold of it. Played to Emma Hall, who flips it towards the goal, but it's harmless. Good ball work by Frances Marion to be able to matriculate the ball down the field. And going 1-on-1 in the box. Seems like Amanda Raleigh gets it. I think the object is trying to head the ball right there. Good job by Frances Marion to win it. Flips it over to Hall on the near side. Trying to make the cross and earns a corner kick off after the ball is off Bree Epley. And I will say it's a bit muggy up here.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It looked like it's going to rain all day long, and it didn't, and now it just feels like it rained. And
yeah, it feels like it rained. It rained, what was that, Monday, and it made it unbearable outside.
Yes. Take the corner kick, curling it near post, and headed towards the goal, but saved by Cadwallader.
A lot of bodies there. It's hard to tell.
And also we're staying under the sun, so it's kind of hard to tell anything right now.
Yeah, I can't even see the ball.
So we're hoping to have everything in the picture, but Sarah Moore gets it and play back out McHale. Plays it near side. Sydney Fela. Fela's getting a start today, which is, I believe this is her second start. It might be her first career start. And Uppy's going to throw it in. And out of bounds, back to Frances Marion. And did we already talk about the fact that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Day?
I think we did.
It's one of those things where I'm sorry, I've been in meetings all day long, and I I can't think about what we already talked about.
Yeah, you and I are both coming off a long days at work.
And you know, after another game like this, game tonight, after men playing, it's going to be a while before we get out of here. Stolen away by Francis Marion. Played long, looking for Hall, but Raleigh looks to have the edge on that. But it's going to be close. Raleigh's going to take it and play it off of Francis Marion. But just 10 minutes into the contest. But I probably already sweat it off about 15 pounds, so that's a good thing for me.
It is, yeah. It's excellent. Both of us will have nice figures by the time we get down from here.
It won't help when I go for post-game dinner. Which will probably be at Willie Jules if it's still open.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be. Willie Jules was one of our great sponsors, and boy, if you want barbecue, that is the place to go in town.
Yeah, they have really good barbecue. They have a sandwich with Italian sausage and pulled pork on it. Is my favorite.
I've eaten the grilled chicken sandwich there. They've actually have really good hamburgers as well.
I never had a hamburger from there. I might have to try one if we go later on tonight.
We have a soccer player who works there, and she told me to get the rack of ribs, and she said, no, you're too fat. So I said, it's okay.
Get the grilled chicken instead.
Yes.
All lettuce, no mayo.
She orders for me. She's like, no, this is what you need today to eat healthy. And I'll just leave there and go get ice cream.
She'll never know.
But Raleigh playing the ball, looking for McHale, flips it to the midfield. And McHale flips it to the middle of the pitch. Stolen away by Francis Marion. It seems like Hall's been all over the place for the Patriots.
Yeah, she's everywhere, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
And back to the ball for her on the outside. Looking to set up a couple teammates. And she's going to take a shot to chip it in and nearly head it through to her teammate. I mean, great look, just a little long.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass, just couldn't quite nail it in there at the last second off the header.
Yeah, either too long or the person couldn't jump that high, but that would be my fault.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the good thing about being as tall as I am. I don't have to jump.
Yeah. I'm going up for my second or third time of jumping before someone your size comes down. But it's all good. And Epley gets the ball. Looking to go one-on-one. A pair of 14s going out of the pitch as Cartano has it. And stolen away by Francis Marion. Great defense there.
Yeah, it was beautiful. He absolutely smothered it. Bree Epley didn't even have a chance on that play. Nice effort by her, though.
And this should be a really competitive game. They've both given other teams in the conference fits, even if they haven't picked up wins. I mean, these are two teams that know they're vying for a Peach Belt Conference berth, and each needs this game. Yep, he's looking for McHale or just kidding, for Fela. McElroy gets it and loses it quickly. Comes up a little bit limping, but seems to be fine. She's tough. She plays soccer. I started to say hockey.
Basically the same thing, right?
Yeah. Well, you know the old saying they always say on SportsCenter. And Fela gets it, running towards the corner. Looking to cross it, and boots it out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for the Patriots. Fela has it near midfield, taken away by Francis Marion. Booted long, looking for Hall, but Raleigh has it. She's all over this state and North Carolina. See what I did there?
I did.
And you know it's bad enough that not to comment.
I thought about it, but I was like, I'm not going to touch that one.
Yeah, well. And if you're tuning in for the first time, we have a lot of fun on the broadcast.
We try to.
You know, it's free. You can meet us if you want to and still watch the game, and that's fine with us, but You won't get entertained like this anywhere else.
We also sign autographs if you ask nicely.
Or if they give us any money, I'll definitely sign something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. My autographs are for sale if you so desire to have one.
25 cents or so?
25 cents or however much you're willing to pay. I accept it on a donation basis. I'll take it for a can of ravioli at this point.
Fancy Marion trying to keep it in bounds, but it's still staying on the end line and finally out of bounds. It's almost like the pitch it's not crooked, but just to rattle around on that one line is kind of unique.
It does seem that way.
Mikhail tries to play it into the box, boot it away. And just played back into the defensive third of the Pacers. And Riley pays it back to Sarah Moore, who swings and a miss, but it's okay. She still has another chance. Plays it back to Kwiatkowski over Fela. And the one thing you've seen that as the year progresses, USC Aiken has had a lot of rookies playing, and Fancy Marion tries to break through the defense and nearly has a great pass. I tell you, Fancy Marion, it doesn't matter what sport it is, but their teams are always well coached.
It does, yeah. They always seem to have superior coaching. I mean, you can just see it. Even if their teams aren't as successful as others, their coaches always seem to coach with a passion, with a fire. It's nice to see.
And you see the intensity that the Fancy Marion student athletes compete at too. It's
exactly.
The same level.
Well, energy is infectious, as they say. You know, so if you're playing under a coach with that kind of energy, you know, you're going to want to play with the same amount, you know.
And that's the thing you can say also about USC Aiken this year. It seems like they have more energy this year than they have in the past couple of years. And I think the student athletes are buying into what Coach George is talking about, her and her staff. And they might not have the record they want right now, but they're still playing harder this year than they have been in the past couple of years.
Well, you know, in sports there are such things as building block seasons. You know, you may not have success this year, but what you're building for is success in the future. And I think that's what George and her staff understand. So they want to build a culture here, you know.
It's kind of like your baseball team, right?
I don't want to talk about them right now.
And by baseball team, we don't mean USC Aiken, we mean his professional team he likes.
They're in a tragedy right now.
They're better than mine, so.
I don't know about that. Talk to me in a couple weeks, and we'll see if that's still true.
But back to the game at hand, it's soccer now. But this Casey Rich seems to be, you know, back in the back line and playing well this season, getting more playing time this year than she has been the past couple of seasons, but always been strong. As they throw the ball in bounds. Jordan, have you seen the auto owners, Hudson Etheridge Center, Hudson Etheridge Company's Student Athlete of the Week today, or this week?
I haven't yet. Who is it this week?
It's Emily Thielon, who is also the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week for volleyball.
You know, actually, I did see that. I thought I didn't, but I did see that.
But over 800 views. So if you're looking for insurance, I know you just moved, so you might be getting some renter's insurance. Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance is a great place to go. I switched mine over there recently.
Oh,
Best rates in town.
I might have to go in and look at that. You know, I'm taking a risk. You know, I gotta be protected in case anything happens to my new apartment.
Yes. They do it all. Renter's insurance. They even have pet insurance.
Ooh,
I mean, they have everything.
I might have to get one for my pet then. Shout out to Kiki watching at home, my pit bull.
I didn't even know you had an animal.
I do, yeah. There's a reason you don't know though. She's not good with people.
Oh, it's okay. Neither are you. So.
That's true.
And keep it here, folks. We're here all night.
keep it locked here, folks. We do this professionally.
Yes. And we have a sub for Francis Marion, number 2, Kelly Varney.
Substituting in for the Patriots, number 2, Kaylee Varney.
And you know, she's a freshman from Florence, South Carolina. Hometown person. We have a couple hometown student athletes on our team as well, from Aiken, South Aiken, and nearby Augusta. We almost count that as ours.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's all the CSRA area.
Right.
You know, I've lived here for 9 years, and I don't know what CSRA stands for.
You know, I've lived here for 5, and I don't either.
We got to get the stats people on that and figure that out.
Yeah. We do know that, people in Charleston, South Carolina are watching us right now. Hannah Allison just texted us, the former NSCAA National Player of the Week. Outstanding student athlete. She's now working in sports formation. Thankfully, she does better than I do.
Well, since we know Hannah's tuning in, Hannah, do us a favor. Google what CSRA means and let us know, because we have no idea.
But what I do have an idea of? When I buy a house here pretty soon, I'm going to go through Mike's Stake and the concierge team, and I'll talk to Aiken Flooring for all the flooring needs, because those are some of the best in the business here in Aiken, South Carolina.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and I might even have to talk to Tyler's Tire and Auto Center here. I've been having a little bit of auto trouble these days.
I'm telling you, they are willing to work with you in a heartbeat. I mean, they do it all, and they're also USC alums, and they all are sponsors of the broadcast and everything we do at PatriotSports.com, and phenomenal people, great business people as well. But if you or your family has any issues, these people are the ones to go to in this area. They will take care of you in a heartbeat. Tell them Brent and Jordan sent you. They'll love you forever. They might even give you $1 or $2 off. Maybe. As Mikhail gets chased in the corner. Went back by Francis Marion with 23 minutes left in the first half. And Taylor Stratton listening all the way up in Michigan.
Central Savannah River area. Thank you so much, Taylor. We appreciate it.
The former all-region volleyball player. Helped USC can get to the Elite Eight, becoming the first women's team in school history to reach the Elite Eight. Not just volleyball, but any women's team.
And what a ride that team had last season.
A little stressful, wasn't it, the last home game of the season?
I would say that was probably the most stressed out I've ever been, and I have a degree. So I went to college, I got my degree, and I was never stressed out by college as I was by that game.
And fans, if you don't know what we're talking about, last year in the NCAA Southeast Region Championship game, USA falls behind 2-0 to Queens, comes back and wins 3-2, and boy, it was a rowdy crowd.
It was. The crowd was very into that game, as were we in the broadcast booth. It was a great game. It was really entertaining to watch.
It was, and I'm getting tell you messages from all the former athletes. So I don't know if they just like my voice or what, but Dakota Curtis, the former Pacer women's soccer players, she's also watching too.
We're a popular pair tonight, Brent.
Man, I don't even know anything I can say that. To that.
We should just start doing the broadcast together all the time.
We should maybe start doing the podcast together, like the Inside Pacer Nation.
Yeah, you and our other broadcast member, Marcus Johnson, did a couple without me last year. Maybe you and I should get together and host an episode or two.
Well, we might do everything in FY, and I don't want to speak too much right now, but we might be bringing back the Coach's Corner here in the next month.
Oh, man.
And we might be doing it live downtown.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. So maybe you and I will have an opportunity to do some hosting together.
Absolutely. And so we have a couple of subs getting ready to go on the pitch for the Pacers.
Substituting in for the Pacers, number 9, Sarah Dury, and number 28, Karina Legg.
It's Karina Legg and the junior Sarah Dury, from back up there in Michigan, along with Taylor Stratton and Dakota Curtis and a whole bunch of other people too. My favorite baseball team, the Tigers.
Old Michigan. The only state with 2 states in it.
Yeah, I know Dakota Curtis is really happy after last weekend. She likes the Michigan State Spartans after their win.
That was a big win for them. I honestly didn't know what to expect with that
on
game. That's one of those games that's always
Marion,
closely
number 4,
contested, no
Haley
matter
Bigler.
how highly ranked the other one is.
Yeah. And coming in the game right now is Haley Bigler, but I know what to expect from her. A senior leader on this team. Absolutely phenomenal player. Great effort for 90 minutes every single time she's out there. Cartano tries to boot it across the field. Won momentarily by the Pacers. Dury gets her hair on it. Played out to Sarah Moore. Flips it towards the box. Moore playing with the Seems like a cast on the right hand. It'd be great for football.
It would. You know, you can.
As a lineman.
You get into those scrums. You know, you can drop that on somebody.
But Sarah Moore would not do that to anybody.
We don't encourage violence from the student athletes.
No. And it's good to see Artie Walker's over here today too, so that means we're gonna have some great pictures for the end of the night.
It'll be great pictures, and it also means that I won't have to break mine out.
Me either. I brought my camera, but it's gonna be really hard for us to shoot and talk and do the camera at the same time.
You know, and honestly, I was kind of worried that that was going to have to happen, and I was pretty stressed out about it. I'm not going to lie to you. That puts my mind at ease.
Well, I will tell you, we do have a special guest broadcaster coming for the 7:30 game.
And who might that be?
It's going to be Kristen Cricket Lowry.
Oh, man, making her return.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a treat for the fans for sure.
And, you know, phenomenal student. She's getting ready to get into the nursing program, we hope, this semester. As always around our office helping out, and she jumped on and helped out with the broadcast. Brings a little bit of unique color to the broadcast.
Unique color.
I mean,
brings a little twang to it.
Yeah, little country, I should say, I guess.
I think she prefers big country.
But just, you know, 5'11" catcher. I mean, just great arm, pretty good bat. Stole home once last year.
She stole home once?
Yeah, only took her like 3 steps to get there. But Francis Marion is working their way down the field as Cartana's going to take the throw in. Looking to hit Bigler right outside the box, and she gets pushed down by Epley, and that's going to be a big battle right there between the two. Built about the same size and both pretty strong. The referee's kind of talked to them, say play a little bit nicer.
Yeah, they've been battling hard so far this entire matchup.
And both 17s going after it. Henderson loses it to McHale. And Epley's going to throw it in. And I think they're saying the referee missed the out of bounds there. I'm so bitter about some being down and out of bounds type stuff from my favorite game from this past weekend, so I'm not going to say anything about that.
I think for the first time this season, all of my teams did good this weekend, so I'm pretty excited.
You should have played the lottery, like the South Carolina Education Lottery.
You know, and I should have, but
because you not only take a chance, but you give a chance.
And that's the beauty of it, honestly. I think I might have to go check my numbers, see if the luck is still there after this game.
And they call a little time on the field of the injured person down. And so we're going to take a quick break with 17:09 on the clock. It is scoreless. This is kind of unique where the referee's going to place the ball down and it's just a kick back and let the person run back on the field. Injured player was Megan Misraka, the freshman from Apex, North Carolina. Had a friend from up there once. Don't know what happened to him, but that was in college.
Apex, North Carolina. That's probably the coolest town name I've ever heard in my life. Apex. It's a good word.
Up near the Raleigh area, I believe. You should see signs up for it all the time when you're driving up that way. Nice pass. Flick back into the box. Gets all the way through, but what a pass.
That was beautiful.
Reading some updates, and you know, one fan is saying that it looks like they have a little bit of Western flair with the jerseys, with the white panel on there for Francis Marion. As you know me, I have the same 10 shirts, so I'm not really big on fashion, so I can't really be the judge of that. I just know what I wear and make it look good.
You know, I own about 10 shirts myself. The only problem is I only like to wear about 3 or 4 of them.
I just can't tell the colors of the shirts I wear, so I'll take a picture and send it to someone and say, can I wear this with this?
Yeah, I knew that it was time to expand my wardrobe choices when I came to a game, and our commentator Joe looked at me and said, "Hey, Jordan changed shirts today," so I figured it was time to get some more shirts and improve my wardrobe a little bit.
You do look all spiffy now with 3 new nice USC Aiken polos.
I do. I enjoy them. They're comfortable. They're really nice shirts, and I'm very glad to have them in my repertoire now.
Thank you to Adidas for helping out with that. Yes. USC Aiken, Amanda Mazzi, and Caitlin Armstrong are getting ready to come onto the pitch. And the next change of possession that USC Aiken will get. It's like 15 minutes to go in the half. Got water. Plays it out to Raleigh. You can hear the first Marion coach telling you to prepare to cheat. I think she meant just go up because cheating's not nice.
Yeah, typically cheating is not encouraged.
As
Tandem of Pacers
Armstrong and Mazzi coming on.
Number 26, Amanda Mazzi. Number 27, Caitlin Armstrong.
And Armstrong's mother was here from Canada last week. I didn't get to meet her. Hopefully one day I will, but I know it's always good for her to be down.
Oh, Brent, you didn't meet the parents?
I didn't, but she, from my understanding, and if I get this wrong, I apologize, is her mother's also a professional bodybuilder.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Which is why probably Caitlin Armstrong is probably the most in shape person that we have on the team.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that that's a household full of people that are in tip-top shape. Might have to get some personal training tips from her, Brent.
I had to go to losing weight last year. It was called the flu. But
I caught the flu on Christmas Day last year.
Not a fun time.
No, it was the worst.
I missed my first athletic event in 10 years from having the flu back-to-back weeks last year.
I remember that. As I recall, Dakota Curtis was actually on the broadcast that day because we had Marcus Johnson on one side and we needed somebody out taking pictures, and that fell to me, the staff photographer.
Yep, for softball. I mean, but and I'll go ahead and brag for a second, man. I have a lot of student help. It seems like I have the same 3 or 4 teams that help out, but man, these students, it doesn't matter what year it is, these students always seem to help out all the time. And I couldn't ask for better kids. It doesn't matter where I've been. These are probably some of the best I've ever had working with us. Nice job there by Mr. Rocca, but can't get a hold of it. Good thought, though. The good one plays it. And Coach Morgan for French Marion is really telling their players what to do, when to be where, and when on. And she can see the game. It seems like about play before it happens, and trying to help them out, just like Hillary George does too. But it's really nice to hear that from their coach.
It absolutely is. She seems to have really great pitch vision. She seems to know, like you said. And we apologize for that, folks. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, unfortunately, during us fixing the stream. The Francis Marion Patriots did pick up a point, picked up a goal in the